for the Marriott's hotel, for them to sign their contract.
How long have you worked here?
I'm helping, I'm supporting.
My name is Miguel Medina.
So you've been on strike now how long?
We've been on strike. We're going on 3 weeks now.
And what are your experiences here in this strike? I mean, it seems like it's growing. There's more support.
Yes, it is growing, and we're definitely seeing the results of the strike. People are checking out, companies are taking their business elsewhere, so we're definitely having an impact on this company.
And the garbage is piling up. I think they're not removing it.
Oh yes, the garbage inside is not the only thing piling up, but they definitely got their hands full because they didn't want to work with us when we were more than willing to work with them. So now they're dealing with the consequences inside of their properties.
Well, isn't it a health hazard if you have all this garbage in the hotel?
It definitely is a health hazard, and I'm surprised that all the guests inside have not checked out yet. But
Shouldn't the city shut it down as a health hazard?
Well, I think the city should shut it down because they cannot take care of the guests. The guests deserve better than what they're receiving right now in these hotels. They're hiring anybody that they can hire, and these people are not always qualified, and they're not always the best people to work in these hotels. We've done our jobs for long times. We know how to do our jobs.
So they're just hiring anybody off the street?
We've already heard a lot of stories of things getting stolen from the guests, the rooms being filthy, the lobby, the bathrooms are dirty. So we've definitely been hearing stories.
So they're hurting.
They're definitely hurting, but it's up to them. Whenever they want the hurting to stop, we're more than willing to come back to work.
And Marriott is all over the world. You see growing internationalism of workers all over the world fighting these corporations?
Yes, Marriott International, they got hotels all over the world. We're some of the lucky ones that are represented by a union because not all of our brothers and sisters are represented by the union. So they have even worse working conditions, they get paid less, and I've heard a lot of stories about the properties that are not unionized, and I have to tell you that I feel bad for my brothers and sisters that have to work in those properties because if we have it bad here, imagine how bad they have it there.
They want slave labor.
Basically, that's what they look at us. They look at us like slave labor. Whenever they don't need us, whenever we're no good, there's the door. Us and our families have to deal with whatever we have, whatever our bodies can do. That's what our families have to deal with because the hotel, we're no good to them after that.
You think you're going to win this?
We're definitely going to win this. We're definitely going to win this. And as you can see today,
my name's Danny. I'm in solidarity with Local 2. The wages that they make here in San Francisco is still good wages, but it's still poverty wages. A lot of people still can't make rent. A lot of people still can't have to choose between getting food or paying rent.
You're from Sacramento?
Yeah, I'm from Sacramento.
My name is Mario. I work for the Holiday Inn Fisherman's Wharf. I'm here to support my co-workers in the Marriott because solidarity is #1 in our union.
And how do you survive working on hotel wages?
It's very hard, very hard. For 20 years, I have 2 works. I work in the Sheraton Fisherman's Wharf and Holiday Inn Fisherman's Wharf, full-time both. And really, that's the only way I know how to survive, work.
What does that mean for your family? And
my family, thank God, in this moment, everything is okay. We have a very, very good job security, and
You support these Marriott workers, what they're fighting?
Yes, I do support those workers. I've been here several times at the Marriott, San Francisco.
Here to support Local 2 as a union member. And
What union are you with?
I'm Local 6, IBEW Electricians in San Francisco, and I'm here to support all and any unions to get their given privileges that they deserve for the hard work that they do.
And they say they can't live on, they have to work 2 or 3 jobs to survive. What do you think about that in America today?
It's a shame. It's a complete shame, especially in this city and in any other city that the rent or whatever has gone up way too much, and you shouldn't have to work more than 1 job to be able to support your family, to be able to live in a comfortable home. It's just not right.
There's so much wealth here.
There's way too much wealth here, and they deserve some of it. It's not fair that the Marriott will charge you $600 a night, but they can't give these hardworking people a good wage to support their families and live comfortable. It's just not right.
And I mean, it seems like in the Bay Area, workers are told you can't even afford to live here. In the Bay Area, cost of housing $1 million to buy a house. How does somebody live in the Bay Area?
It's tough. I honestly have to live. I'm living with 11 guys right now in a decent sized house, and it works out. They're all a bunch of good, working hard guys, and we just want to be able to live comfortably. And
Having a family?
I'm thinking about having a family, but that's farther down the line. I'm still young.
Labor today. Organized labor, we cannot do this alone. We know that we are up front and out front and standing up and leading for working people in our country and in our city, but we cannot do it alone. As a former Teamster, I know the history, that without the LGBTQ community, we would have never won the boycott against Coors. That without solidarity in this city, we never win anything. And so it's through that solidarity that we will win this strike with the Hotel Workers Union, with Local 2, and that we will win for all working people. I want to introduce you now to the president of Unite Here Local 2, Brother Anand Singh. All right, folks, brothers and sisters, it's clear today what we've known all along, that San Francisco is a union town. Because when working people in this city stand up and fight back and say we've had enough, when working people say 1 job should be enough and walk out on strike in this city, the labor movement, our elected leaders, our community leaders, all stand up and respond and march alongside us. Because on October 4th, when housekeeper and the cook and the dishwasher and the server and the other 2,500 workers at Marriott hotels in this city stood up, said we've had enough, said 1 job should be enough, and we're ready to strike to make that so, and turned to their sister at the front desk, the Teamster at the front desk, and their brother in the stationary engineers, and their brothers and sisters in the building trades performing renovation work in the hotels, and said, we're taking this step, we're making this sacrifice, we are walking off the job. Those workers all responded and walked off the job in solidarity. And when we stood out on those picket lines and we carried this fight forward, and the UPS driver came by for a delivery and saw those lines, he honored those lines. When the sanitation workers drove by to pick up the garbage and saw our picket lines, they honored those lines. When the sign and display workers and the stagehands at IATSE saw our picket lines, they too honor those lines, because our movement is based on solidarity. To the Marriott Corporation, who look at our strike, who hear our modest demand, 1 job should be enough, our modest demand for $1 billion corporation that can certainly afford to make that so. To the Marriott Corporation, what we say today is, this is not just about 2,500 of their employees, our members in San Francisco. When you pick a fight with hotel workers in this city, you pick a fight with the whole city. We are one movement. We are going to win this fight the way we win every fight, with the solidarity and the resolve of working people. This city will stand up and will fight back to make one job enough, because when we fight, we win. One job. One job. One job. All right.
We have two brave workers who work in the hotels here to share with you their story and why they're struggling on this strike line. I want to introduce Liana Chen and Rafael Cepeda. Liana's from the St. Regis Hotel and Rafael is from the Courtyard Marriott. Rafael has been on strike without a day off every day since they took the walk. I want to introduce you, brother. Come here, share your story.
Hello, everybody. How are we doing? We are ready to fight. Okay, my name is Rafael Cepeda. I work at the Courtyard Marriott, for 17 years. I am the chef steward over there, and I am a cafeteria attendant. And we are here, represent to our, Courtyard Marriott workers. We are very proud that you are here, guys. I want to say, everyone, we say thank you to all of you guys. All the brothers and sisters are here to support us, every single day. We are, very, very proud and very happy you are with us, guys. And one job should be enough. I wanna say everybody, to come in to enjoy to our picking lunch every day. Thank you guys from our hotel. I know you are tired. I know you coming after or before work, but you are, our support, and that's thing, make us very strong. And one job, local 2. Who is on the street? Who's gonna win? Thank you, guys.
What's your name? Gary Ameda. And what do you do? What kind of work do you do?
I'm a custodian out of West Contra Costa Unified School District.
What does this strike mean to you?
This means it's solidarity and working together with my other brothers and sisters of all the unions throughout the Bay Area.
You think the unions have the power to win this?
Oh yes, for sure. For sure we do.
Are you worried about privatization and outsourcing?
Yes, I am.
Talk about it.
The problem with that is you don't know who's doing the work or if they're going to be back tomorrow after they're supposedly supposed to be doing the work. It's, when you're a union, you're here forever. You're here to build a life for you and your family.
How long have you been a Teamster?
Well, actually, I'm second generation Teamster. So I'm, 54 years old, so I guess I've been a Teamster my whole life.
Think it's time for a general strike?
Oh, yes. Shut the city down like they used to do.
That would win it.
That would work.
My name's Roger Garrison. I work at the W Hotel, and we're on strike. Just like this channing's going on, one job should be enough. There's a lot of workers across the country, especially like in Chicago, where in the wintertime they get their shifts cut. They're without insurance for 3 months at a time. So we're fighting for everybody to have health benefits, better wage, and again, one job should be enough. And that's why we're out on the street, and we'll be here one day longer.
Hi, Adam Wood from the San Francisco Firefighters Union.
And why do you think this is important for all workers?
It's important because we have to have a group of working people in this city that have a stake in being here and can afford to live here and raise kids. Otherwise, there's no constituency for public safety, there's no constituency for infrastructure, just the very rich and the very poor. We can't survive as a city like that.
You think they're going to win it?
I know they're going to win it.
For
Weston, how long have you worked at the Weston Hotel?
2 years. Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
What's your name?
KP.
Is this your first strike?
Yeah, first strike. Yeah.
What do you think about it?
We're gonna win our contract.
What's your name?
Amy.
What's going on today?
Today we are on strike. We are asking the hotel to sign the contract for us. We are on strike since October 4.
How long have you worked at the hotel? What hotel do you work at?
Marriott McKee.
Pretty strong force? You're pretty strong?
Yeah, we asked for the job security. Yeah. We contribute over 27 years over there. We're looking for a retirement. We don't want to, when we get old, get fired.
You're fighting for your rights.
Okay, yeah, of course, yeah. Okay, yeah. Thank you for supporting us.
Hi， 姊妹兄弟，我係 Liana Chan， 係St. Regis 酒店嘅員工。我喺 St. Regis 從開張做到而家13年，我哋需要我哋嘅工作得到保障。因為公司要購置先進嘅設備，我哋面臨失去我哋嘅工作。
Okay. My name is Liana Chen. I work at St. Regis Hotel since they opened the hotel right here for 13 years. And so we need a contract to give us a protection, job security, because the hotel is kind of going to do the automation. We need a job security.
Marriott 係酒店業最大嘅集團，佢哋去年賺到嘅利潤係32億。我哋需要只係做一份工，就可以繼續喺呢個城市生活落去。
Marriott Corporation is the world's biggest hotel corporation. They are rich. Their profit in 2017 is $3.2 billion. And they can share their wealth with us. And we need one job should be enough.
我哋而家要做2份甚至3份嘅工，先可以維持我哋嘅生活。我哋根本都冇時間同我哋嘅孩子們一齊，冇時間照顧我哋嘅家庭。我哋需要得到尊重。One job should be enough.
So right now, many of us need to work 2 or 3 jobs to survive in living this city. We need time with our family. We need time to care our family. So, and we need one job to be enough. So also we need respect. We need respect from the management. We need dignity. We need respect. So one job should be enough.
多謝各界社團嚟參加我哋嘅 picketing 啦，多謝各界社團和其他工會參加我哋嘅今日遊行，多謝。
So thank you everybody come to join our picket line and thank you you, community. Come, thank you, all the labor union to join our picket line. Thank you.
Maggie Lennon. Yes, I am.
Young man.
Where do you work?
At the Palace Hotel.
Who's in the streets?
What do you think about this struggle?
Who's going to
Well,
fight?
I think it's a very difficult one at the moment because we're up against a billion-dollar corporation who are trying to take away our medical benefits and make it a continuously a more difficult struggle. Plus, a lot of workers at hotels have to work 2 jobs to support their families, and it is because we live in a place like San Francisco, and Marriott Corporation can afford to give us everything we need and we want. One job should be enough.
My name is Anand Singh. I'm the president of IBEW Local 2. And nationally today, we have 7,700 Marriott workers in this country who are currently on strike. Here in San Francisco, we just entered the 3rd week of that strike. Today, in multiple cities across this country, hotel workers are marching with supporters from organized labor in the community to demand one job should be enough of the Marriott Corporation. Frankly, we're fed up. Going into the 3rd week of this strike, this company has not yet made the commitment to workers on a very modest demand. That one job should be enough for workers to live, provide food for their families, pay the rent, pay the mortgage, put away a little money for the future. This is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. They can make it so. They need to make it so, and this strike will continue until that happens.
Apparently, I've heard the garbage is piling up in the hotel.
We've had a lot of solidarity from a lot of different unions, including from the Teamsters and the sanitation workers. So, there's no way that hotel is, there's no way there's a pretty picture inside that hotel.
A health hazard?
It probably is. I'm no expert, but when...
You think the mayor should shut it down as a health hazard?
I don't know about that. Look, I'm no expert about health and safety. Frankly, what really matters is the 20 and 30-year employees that make this hotel tick, make these 7 hotels tick, are out on the streets fighting for themselves and their families. And that's exactly right.
Well, this issue, one job is enough, is an issue for other workers nationally. Workers can't survive. You have the Lyft, Uber drivers coming in thousands to survive. Seems like a national issue right now, survival.
I absolutely agree. It is a national issue. This is an issue for all working people. We have courageous workers at Marriott Hotel, 7,700 of them, who have stood up and are fighting and striking to make it so. And hopefully that's leading an example for other working people because, look, we just marched through this city. We saw working people from all stripes, fast food workers everywhere, clapping, shouting encouragement. This is a fight for working people. And we as a movement got to come together to get us over the finish line here.
And there are a lot of other unions whose contracts expired, AFSCME, UC workers. Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing, outsourcing, contracting out. I mean, it seems like it's a national issue for a lot of workers.
Absolutely, and AFSCME, 3299 members.
Going on strike on Tuesday?
They're going on strike, and we're going to be out there. We're going to be out there supporting them. Look,
have any joint rallies?
We are. We're going to come together. Look, we are one movement. Working people, when we stand together, we have the power to shut things down. And there's no space. There's no daylight between janitorial employees at UC and hotel workers. We're all working people who are struggling to make ends meet. So we're going to stand shoulder to shoulder to make it so.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
Yep.
All right.
One job. One job. One job.
Here today. What do you want to do?
We're here to support Local 2. All the unions in the city have to stick together if we're going to get anywhere. Nobody can survive by themselves.
You think this is a united fight?
Pardon?
United fight.
Yes.
All unions.
All unions have to support each other, or else none of them will get ahead against the corporate interests.
Thank you. What's your name?
Paul Stein, School Bus Drivers Union, Local 1741.
This struggle is real for organized labor, and we're proud to have some of our siblings from the education field from CFT. I want to introduce you to the president, Lucia Smith, president of the Classified Council of CFT.
Good morning, San Francisco! My name is Lucia Smith, and I'm an accounting technician from El Camino Community College and the president of the Classified Employees of California Federation of Teachers, CFT. We represent HVAC workers, food service workers, custodians, instructional aides, noon duty aides, a whole bunch of classifications that are very similar to all the work that you all do. We understand your fight. We are proud to represent and to try and educate our California students. We are proud and we care about our families. We care about the work that we do at our jobs. And we agree with you. One job should be enough, right? We, the classified employees and all of CFT are proud to stand with the Unite Here workers and are happy to stand here and support you. Let's make sure that these corporations hear our voices and treat all of the workers with the respect that they are due. Together, we are union strong, and CFT stands with all of you and are happy that we could walk and march with you today. One job should be enough. One job should be enough. Thank you.
One job
should be enough.
Job should be enough. One 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 job should be enough. Who are the power? We have the power. What kind of power? Are you a cook? You a cook?
Yeah.
Where do you cook at?
Oh, I'm in the banquet.
Seattle.
No, we have no choice.
We have no choice?
Yeah, we have to meet the contract. That's why we're coming to the strike.
How long have you been hotel work?
15 years. Yeah. Thank you very much.
What's your name?
My name is Sher Lama.
What's your name?
Susan Donahue.
So what's going on here today?
Well, it's a solidarity march with unions across the city and in the Bay Area supporting the strike of Local 2.
And there seem to be a lot of other unions here supporting this.
Right.
Why are they here today with you?
It's a solidarity march. So it's them supporting us, standing up for working class Americans and saying, you know, our economics aren't keeping up with the, you know, top corporate people's economics, companies' economics. And so, you know, we are hitting the ground running with this campaign and they're supporting it because it's all everybody's fight.
Well, there's still hotel workers working in San Francisco. You plan to bring them all out?
No, we haven't started talking to Hilton or Intercontinental or Hyatt's yet. We are just right now dealing with one contract with the Marriott Corporation, which has become the largest corporation in
They bought Starwood, so they own a lot.
Right. Unfortunately for the Starwood workers, they got bought by a really lousy company. I mean, they were out in 06 with us for 72 days, and 4 months ago, Marriott buys their hotel, and here they go out again.
They get lots of profits from their workers.
Yeah, right. But you know, the longer we're out on the street, the stronger a workforce we are going back into the hotel. This is a big mistake for Marriott. We are getting stronger together, and when we go back into that hotel, we are going to be one tough workforce to deal with inside.
And billions of American workers have to work 2-3 jobs to survive. Is this a general issue for the entire working class in this country?
Almost all the cooks at the Hilton work a second job, if not a third job. You know, you have to make close to $100,000 to support your family, to do after-school programs, to buy clothes, you know, to go on a vacation, to buy a house. You know, it's like
impossible in San Francisco.
It's impossible, and BART is shutting down, and the bridge is going up, and so people need to buy new cars.
Woman's the best damn cook in the city.
Are you a cook?
I am a cook. I've been a cook at the Hilton for 30 years.
So there was a hotel strike in 1980.
Right.
You know about that strike?
Right. I came on in '89, and I became a shop steward in '94 or so.
So management, are they afraid of the strike as growing and getting more support?
Which management?
All the management. I mean, it could spread throughout the country.
Well, if say Hilton was to send support workers to the Marriott, then the Hilton would be in violation and we could set up a picket line there. And I think the Marriott is trying to reach out to other companies to get support workers, and this would be a big mistake because they then would enter the fight. The problem is people can't afford to live here, and so they're having to go very far out to get scab workers. They have buses coming from 3 hours away, and I don't even know how long the workers are traveling to get to that bus. But there was a hotel council meeting that happened a couple of nights ago, and it's clear this is not going well inside the hotel. I hear that the guests are traumatized by the check-in process, just traumatized.
These kids, my kids are here today, so they understand the importance in solidarity.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm a union electrician, working out at Local 6 right now.
And the union electricians were working here for a time in this hotel.
Yes, they were, and we did everything we could to get them out. And, you know, it happened for about 2 hours, and with a little bit of push, I'm happy to report that we are all honoring labor. It doesn't matter what labor, we honor it all. We support it all. My kids need to understand this. If they have a chance at having a career, a solid career that pays the bills, they need to be here to see this and experience it and understand the struggles that it takes to fight against these big corporations.
It's their lives, their future.
This is terrible. Have you read this?
Well, isn't it about, you know, profit, greed, more money for the owners?
I guess, but I think it gets to a point that you've got to go to sleep at night, and I don't know how these executives can even sleep at night with facts like this. I just don't understand. It hurts. It hurts. I'm always one paycheck. Hey.
One job should be enough. 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 One job should be enough.